everyone, welcome to Review Time. I'm your host, Isaac, and again, I'm in my backyard, and it's not a super bright day today, but it should be bright enough to do what I need to do. And forgive me, I'm not using a normal tripod. I'm actually using, believe it or not, I'm using a Griffin grip pod, one of those things that go like this, that you can bend the thing around, and a selfie stick, because I needed a new clip, and honestly, my old tripod is not really that good, so I'm going to be using that for something different. Anyway, today's review is going to be on Combiner Wars Motormaster. I got him off of eBay and paid more than I should have, but you can't find them in the stores here for some reason, and hard as hell to find them online, so I got him. And yeah, there he is. There's his little bio. It says Motormaster punishes enemies alike and allies alike with the brute force of a tyrant, breeding fear and hatred in all those who encounter him, even his stunted teammates. Oh, isn't that special? And then it says this here. I don't even know what that says or where that's from. I guess it's in Spanish. And it's part of the box, so definitely wasn't for this region, but yeah. So anyway, eventually I'll be getting these guys, and let's move on with the review. Here we have Combiner Wars Motormaster in his truck mode, and it's a fairly nice looking truck, all gray and stuff. And normally I'd be like, oh, it's gray and stuff, but that Motormaster was gray, so gray with a little bit of purple. It rolls okay, maybe not on this table though, because also it'd help if I had him completely transformed correctly. There we go. But you can see he rolls. Nice bits of detail. Again, windows missing detail, unfortunately, but at least the rest of it, it's not like Optimus Prime. Let's get Optimus out here so I can show off what I mean. Where this whole section here is just flat gray plastic. It's gray plastic here, but it's silver. At least it matches the rest of the truck, whereas here it's just blah. So eventually I have to throw on some paint on this guy, but that's for later on in the season. You can see the differences and the similarity. This is they're similar truck styles, but you can see differences here. There are lights up here, no lights for here. The grills are different here, and even down here where I guess the bumper guard is, that's completely different. Everything else in this area, well, no, I was gonna say everything else in this area is exactly the same, but even like right there, the detailing is different than right there. And why are you trying to split apart? You're not supposed to be trying to split apart. So go on to the sides of the truck, and you can see again some similarities and some striking differences. Like these are on here are molded differently than over there. You can see the bumper again is molded separately, and hopefully it's not too windy. I can feel the wind picking up. You can see that here my smokestack is bent forward, whereas on here it's straight. This is picked out in silver. This is left in the flat gray. Well, not the flat gray, in the same gray as everything else. And we got the purple stripes. Yeah, and even this part here is molded differently. So, and the weapons, well, of course the weapons are different. The weapon storage is different. We'll just leave that on there. But yeah, you can tell it's the same mold, but it's a remold. So, now I'm not sure if Optimus was doesn't feel like this is one part is going down farther than the other part. That's strange. Must have something mistransformed, or they shaved something. I can see what happened. It's minor. I don't even care. And you can hear the ice cream man right behind me. So, but yeah, excited to have Motormaster. So let me go ahead and transform him quickly, so we don't have a lot of time. The sun it's cloudy now, so I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but here's his weapons that store in the back. You've got the pistol, which forms the handle of the giant sword. Whoops, did it backwards. The giant sword, and then you've got the sword, and they both go together like so. Whoops. Go together like so to make this big sword. We're going to keep them separate for the moment. And here we go with Motormaster. First thing we're going to do is unpeg here. Sorry, it's getting windy. It is getting windy. So, and just pop these out a little bit. Swing this forward. Split it apart. And those just peg right into the sides. Flip these like so. Take these, rotate them, and now you've got the arms pretty much done. Again, take this, rotate it, arms pretty much done. Same exact transformation as Optimus Prime, except that now there are these flap things. You're going to take the legs and you're going to pull them, and you're going to see there is a piece here that moves. It becomes the waist, or the abs. And you've got the waist, just straighten those out, flip those up, and now you've got your legs done. So we're going to continue where we left off, which is we had Motormaster pretty much transformed the way he was supposed to be. You can take this flap here, and you can either leave it like so, or you can take it and leave it folded up. As it was, sorry, move this out down some. As it was on the truck. Well, I like leaving it like there. Take these little panels here, flip them around, and let me raise this up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. And just like with Optimus, you will push down here, or here, push down on one of the sides, and it will flip Motormaster's head around. And I think it's an interesting look for Motormaster. I kind of like it. Let's see if I can get it in closer. I kind of like it, but for some reason it has sort of like a really youthful look to it, as far as I'm concerned. And that just feels weird to me. Although I guess having it look like this is more in tune to the way it was on the cartoon, where, you know, wasn't a lot of super detail. And I don't even have the original toy, and I remember that was actually pretty bad, as all things are considered. He's the exact same mold as Optimus Prime with some. Well, he's almost the exact same mold as Optimus Prime, meaning that he has the exact same articulation. Head is on a ball joint, moves around, arms 360, ratchety in and out, bends here, and has the bend backwards so you can break his arm. Rotates at the waist. Hopefully you saw that. Rotates at the waist. Legs go out. They go forward. They rotate up here. And they bend, and the toes do that. And that, hopefully, was all on camera, because I'm off to the side, actually. I'm trying to stay out of what little light I actually have. So let's move him back a bit, so we can get in some size comparisons. And let's see, what do we got to do a size comparison with? Here is Silverbolt, his Combined Wars Silverbolt, and they're about the same height. Actually, I think Motormaster's just a wee bit taller. And he's also brawnier. And I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with Silverbolt being thin like that, because Silverbolt wasn't a big, bulky bot. He was that. As a matter of fact, Motormaster wasn't. He was blocky, but he wasn't quite this stocky. How that kind of rhymed. That's weird. But I'm cool with that. I think he looks cool. So let's get him out. Here we've got Optimus, which either he was remolded from Optimus, or Optimus was remolded from him. Don't know. Don't care. They're the same height and the same stockiness. You can see the details are different. Windshields for Optimus. Black boobies for I was gonna say Onslaught, not Onslaught. Motormaster. The legs look like, at least these parts are exactly the same. Yeah, they're actually molded exactly the same. Even the toes are molded exactly the same. Let's see, the backs are of course different, but these parts are exactly the same. So yeah, interesting little figure. And let's get him out. And before I forget, I almost forgot to show him off with the weapons. He has his sword. You can plug that in to his hand. He's got the hilt of the sword, which also becomes a pistol. So he's got that. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. So they give you a 360, and yeah, the background did change again because I am outside now. But figured to give you a 360 while I've got the sun. Don't mind my neighbors. But yeah, it's just so you can get a bit of the detail that you probably couldn't have seen. Let's take this out now. That you couldn't, that maybe wasn't quite so evident when I had them inside. But that looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. So now we're gonna go ahead and get him into his body mode. So first thing we're gonna do is, as with Prime, pop the head down, turn it around, rotate his waist like so. We're going to rotate the arms around, bring them in, and peg them into. Wait, all right. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize that. Okay, peg them right in there. So go ahead and this one gives me hard ways to go for some reason. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Hand. Take this, rotate it around, flip it up, and up some more. Flip the hand like so, and then let's turn this like this so there's more light. Flip this up like so, 2 clicks out, rotate, and then this will, see that peg there? There is a slot right there. It will fold up and peg, and maybe 3 clicks. 3 clicks, fold up and peg, and then you've got, oh, and open this up, flip out the head, and then let's see if I can get him to stand up, and then you've got the body for Menasor, and that would be with the Ultra Prime body. So you can see they are the same size. Oops, his head's looking down. There we go. They're the same height. Ultra Prime's head is just a wee bit bigger, but yeah, they're the same height. So there you go, your size, your comparison side by side. I don't have enough bots to have them both stand together, so yeah, but you can see again the similarities, and you can see where the paint differences, like right here, really make a difference, whereas here they just botched it up by putting just regular blue paint. I don't think that's in their pin, so I might be able to pop this piece off and properly spray it. So we'll get that out of here. Got out silver balls. These guys are over. So there are the size and body comparisons, and Venusaur's body is just way stockier than Superion's, but that's okay because I remember the G1 Superion toy was kind of thinnish, so I don't mind that. Now, when I have them transform, I usually don't have them transformed completely stock. I usually have them transformed something like this. Because that just makes his legs look much better when you actually transform him or combine him, which is what I'm going to do right now. So let's go ahead and we're going to get in a leg. Come on, leg. You're really... There we go. One leg. And where's the other? Would be leg. You're not. Would be leg. There it is. Other leg. Ba-dong. Let's get the other leg. Okay. So as you can see, he just got super tall. And I'll adjust the camera in a minute. I'm just going to get his, oops, there we go, heel. I'm going to get his arms on. Take the arms and just, again, it's just the same slide. Oops. Didn't realize like you couldn't see it. Slide that like so. And there's an arm. I like to fold these down just because it reminds me of Menosaur's blocky back of the head thing. And get the other arm pegged in again. Oh. Don't mind me. My neighbor is barbecuing and like all the smoke just came over and got in my eye and everything. Stupid wind, blow the other way. And there we go. Get this all situated. Sorry guys, things came unpegged when they weren't supposed to. And let's see. There we go. And you, come on. Open that up just a little bit just so it's pegged in correctly. And find, oh, the fist is right here. And let's see if I can, there we go. We got Menosaur. Let's see if I can turn him so he's not stitching the shadows. So now I'm off to the side, but there we got Menosaur with mostly Superions parts because I don't have the Stunticons. I wanted the Stunticons, but Hasbro Toy Shop psyched me out. Had me thinking I was getting them, and they'd been here already, and I was just getting the pre-orders. And no, that didn't do for me. And then you take the weapon, and it combines, like I think I showed before, like so. And then we will go ahead and slide it in there, in his hands. Close it around a bit. And there you have Combiner Wars Menosaur. And in the configuration I like, so his legs don't seem so wide, he doesn't seem so extra crazy stocky. And if you want to, you can close up his chest plate, and that's acceptable too. Like normally in the G1 there'd be a black car right here. I don't have the black car, so yeah. So he's pretty cool. He's got the same posability as every other Combiner Wars Gestalt or giant figure. Rotates at the shoulders. Rotates at what would be, I guess, the lower bicep. Double elbows. Rotates at the hand. Has a bit of waist swivel. If you take this, bring this up, you can move the waist around. Or if you just, you got waist. You've got forward and back and in and out because of that there. And you got another few clicks up that way. And then, of course, you've got the knee. And, yeah. So, I can't wait to get the rest of the Stunticons so that my Superion will have a proper foil, a proper enemy. I don't have much in the way of size comparisons, so I'll just use what I've got. Here he is next to a deluxe figure, and that's not even the standard deluxes. I think most of the deluxes we got recently were actually even shorter than this guy, but there he is next to a deluxe figure, and get him next to Mr. Optometrist Prime, and there he is, whoops, right next to, whoops, don't fall backwards, why are you falling backwards? Okay. I don't know why he fell backwards like that, but there we go. So there you have Voyager size figure. Voyager, the gigantic, and I forgot what he is. But yeah, he's pretty darn cool. Even if he's not complete, you know. If I had more money, I'd probably buy a few more of those just to hold me over and then repaint them into drones. Like, you could get a Fracture out of that, or Crasher if you want out of that limb. You can get Mirage. So, yeah. So, that's Combiner Wars. Well, not Menasor. That's Combiner Wars Motormaster. And yes, in Menasor body form. So, this just gets all sorts of eye-slip boners. I just can't. It just touches me. It just does what it needs to do. It really does, and it does it well. Hasbro finally, they've stepped up. They've pretty much knocked it out. Is it perfect? No. Is it great? Yes. And not even great comparatively speaking. It's not like it's great compared to what they've recently. This is great. Period. That's the honest truth. It is great. I love this figure. So thank you for joining me. I am Icelip. This was review time in 3 different parts. But yeah, you do what you have to do. And I'm going to go play Mortal Kombat in preparation for Mortal Kombat X. Ciao.